now, the continuing story of Another World.
Yes, my name is Rachel Davis. Well, actually, it's Mrs. Mackenzie Corey, but Davis is my professional name. Yes, I'm a sculptor. Well, I was wondering if, I understand that you rent accommodations by the week to artists? Yeah, I was wondering if you have 2 rooms and a bath. Good. Wait a minute, do you have any rules about children? Oh, great. No, she's just a baby, but I will need a crib. Terrific. No, I'll be taking care of her myself. I was wondering if the rooms could be ready by this evening? Terrific. Okay, great. Thank you very much. I'll see you then. Bye.
Excuse me, Mrs. Corey.
Do you have a list of what Amanda's going to need?
Yes, I just hope I've remembered everything.
Nightgowns, play suits, jumpers.
Do you know how long you'll be gone?
No, I'll decide that once I get there.
Amanda, we'll need extras of certain things if you stay more than a week.
Well, pack enough for 2 weeks, and if I need to, I'll have them washed.
All right.
Now, I think we've got to add her slicker and those woolly little hats that she has and a couple of sweaters because it might be cold in the mountains.
Mm-hmm. Anything else?
No, just my sculpting equipment, but Brooks can put those in the car when he gets here.
You'll be sculpting in a hotel room?
Well, actually, it's not a hotel, Louise. It's an artist colony, and it's equipped for artists to work.
I thought you were going away for a rest.
Oh, no, I have to do something, and I'm very far behind with all the things that I promised Elena I'd do.
Is there a number where we can reach you?
Yep, here it is.
McMaster's Colony for Artists. The name sounds familiar.
Ed McMasters was a very wealthy patron of the arts, and when he died, his wife turned his estate over to an artist colony.
Do they have everything you need?
Yes, we're going to be staying in a little cabin, and they bring our breakfast and lunch to the door, and for dinner you go to a communal dining room.
Sounds delightful.
Yes, I've heard it is. Now, Louise, I don't want anybody to get that number, and I don't want anybody to know where I am.
Oh, Mr. Corey will want to know where you are.
I know he will.
What should we tell him?
Just tell him you're following my instructions.
He'll be angry when he finds out you've taken Amanda away without telling him.
I know, and I'm sorry to put you and Brooks on the spot.
Couldn't you leave a note for him?
I'd rather not, Louise. Just tell him that I've been tired lately and I wanted to get away alone with Amanda, okay?
Excuse me, Mr. Corey, would you be needing the car this morning?
Not till after lunch, and then you'll be driving Amanda and me out to the country.
Very well, madam.
Louise, you should have the luggage packed by then. And I have a couple of cartons in the studio for you to put in the car.
I beg your pardon, madam, but are you going away?
Mrs. Corey's decided to spend a little time at an artist colony.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
And I've told Louise I don't want anyone to know where I'm going.
I'll explain it to you later, Brooks.
I can put the sculpting equipment in the car right now.
Good.
Would you be taking the car with you?
No, if I need a car, I'll rent one, so you'll be coming back late in the afternoon.
Yes, madam.
Oh, wait a minute, Brooks. You can take me somewhere.
Right now?
Yeah, I've just got to figure out if I've got everything organized. You'll take me over to Mom's, okay?
Will Ada know where you are?
No, I don't think so.
She'd keep it to herself.
I'm not so sure about that, Louise. Mac has a way of getting information out of her, and I don't want him to follow me up there.
I'll get that on my way upstairs.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Brooks, remember, if it's Mr. Corey, don't breathe a word of the fact that I'm going away.
Yes, I understand.
Okay.
Oh, Mr. Bancroft. Hello, Brian. Can I help you? I'd like to speak to Mrs. Corey.
Hey, it's okay, Ted. Come on in.
Hi, Rachel.
Well, what brings you here?
Well, I should have called first, but I didn't want to interrupt you with your sculpting.
So you drove over?
Well, I have very little else to do with my time these days.
Well, I'm afraid I don't have much time, Ted.
Oh, it won't take much.
Excuse me, Mrs. Corey, shall I pack Amanda's things now?
Oh, Louise, you better go over the household accounts and make sure they're up to date, okay?
Yes.
Well, sit down.
Thanks. I really stopped by just to firm up the date for our party.
What party's that?
Well, you agreed to come to my place for a little gathering.
I did?
Rachel, we discussed it just the other day.
No, I remember talking about your apartment.
Yeah, I wanted you to see my apartment so you'd get an idea of the sculptures I'll be wanting for it.
Yeah, I remember.
Have you changed your mind about it?
Well, Ted, I won't be able to do that for some time.
Well, how about the end of the week?
I won't be back by then.
Are you going away?
Yeah, that's right.
Where would you be?
Just a little work holiday.
I don't get it.
I'm just going away for a couple of weeks to concentrate on my sculpture.
Oh, I see. Well, I was hoping to see more of you.
Well, perhaps when I get back.
When will that be?
I don't know.
You're rather vague about this holiday of yours.
Well, I have a lot on my mind, Ted.
You'd like me to go?
Well, I told you I didn't have much time.
Will you call me when you get back?
Yeah, if I remember.
Well, if you don't, I will call you.
Okay, that's fair enough.
I was able to get all the sculpturing tools into one box.
Oh, good.
Would you be taking the sculpture you're working on now?
Oh, yes, and I want to pack that myself. Ted, I'm sorry, I've got a lot to do.
Sure. Have a good holiday, Rachel.
Okay, thanks.
Brooks, how are things with you?
Just fine, thank you, sir.
I remember those good times we had when you drive Jamie over to Iris's for parties by the pool.
Yes, those were pleasant times. If you'll excuse me, I must put this in the car.
Why is Mrs. Corey in such a rush to get away?
She'll have to explain that to you, sir.
She didn't even say where she was going.
Shall I see you out, sir?
Perhaps Louise can enlighten me as to what's going on here.
Mrs. Corey's already told you everything she wants you to know. Sorry, the things I must take care of.
Right. Class dismissed. See you, Louise.
Would I be?
Well, sometimes you take Nancy to nursery school, you know.
Yeah, Charlie took it today.
Well, Brooks is outside. He can pick her up.
Oh, that's okay. How come you're not working in your studio this morning?
I've come to say goodbye.
Goodbye?
Yeah, you're not going to see me for a couple of weeks.
Well, where are you going?
I'm just getting away for a while.
Just like that?
Yeah. I'm really tired of fighting with Mac all the time, so I thought I'd get away and think.
How can you be fighting with Mac? I thought you weren't talking to Mac.
Well, I wish we weren't.
Do you see that much of him now that he's moved out of the house?
Yeah, he comes over all the time to visit with Amanda.
Well, I'm sure he does.
And we end up fighting, so I'm just going to take off for a while.
Where are you going?
That's good. Can't tell you.
Rachel.
Who's the cake for?
Larry and Clarice. Now, about this trip of yours.
Did Bert get off to Japan already?
Rachel, I want to know where you are going.
You'll tell Mac where I'm going.
Don't you want him to know?
No, I'm afraid he'll follow me.
Well, maybe you should take him with you.
Mom, I'm trying to get away from him.
Okay, okay.
We need some time to cool off, both of us.
Yeah, I guess you do. Okay, give me the phone number.
Mom, put the pad down.
I might want to call you.
I'll call you.
What if I hear from Jamie?
Brooks and Louise know how to reach me.
Why is this little trip of yours such a great big secret?
Because you're going to tell Mac where I'm going.
No, I won't.
Oh, come on, Mom. You're a big softy, and Mac will drag it out of you.
Mac might not want to see you either if you're fighting all the time.
No, it's not me he wants to see. It'll be Amanda.
You're taking Amanda?
Yeah, I'm not going to leave her behind.
She's too little to travel.
We're not going that far, Mom.
Rachel, will you leave her with me,
I want her
please?
with me.
Mac will want to see her.
Well, he can see her when we get back.
And when will that be?
I don't know.
What does Mac think of your trip?
I haven't told him.
Well, don't leave town without telling him.
Brooks and Louise can tell him.
What are you trying to do to him?
Trying to do to him? I'm trying to get away from all these fights.
Yeah, but you're taking his daughter away
I'm
from
not
him.
stealing her.
Aren't you?
Oh, come on, Mom. Sometimes I feel like I don't even have a baby.
Whose fault is that?
It's nobody's fault. It's just that everybody else always takes care of her for me.
It's that sculpting of yours that's taking you away from Amanda.
Well, this way I'll have Amanda with me and I can sculpt too.
I don't understand you.
There's nothing to understand. I just want to be as close to this baby as I was to Jamie when he was little.
Yeah, when you had Jamie when he was little, you complained all the time then because his father wasn't with him.
Don't remind me.
And now you're taking Amanda away from her father.
I'm not taking her away just for a couple of weeks, so don't try to talk me out of it.
Will you sit down?
What?
We're not through yet.
Well, I got a lot of things to take care of, Mom.
Yeah, well, you can start with the most important one.
Who are you calling?
Mac, who do you think?
No, Mom, come on.
You are going to tell him what your plans are.
Oh, well, that's what you think.
Then I'm going to tell him.
How can you? You don't even know what they are. Gotcha.
Mac's going to be mad at you.
He's already mad at me.
Well, you can't take his baby away from him on account of that.
I'm not doing it because of that.
Well, that's what it looks like.
Look, I'm not doing this to spite him. We just had a very bad argument about Amanda the other day.
Why?
Because I told him he couldn't see so much of her.
Oh, Rachel, you didn't.
I did, and I shouldn't have. Look, I'll call you every day so you won't worry, okay?
Rachel, will you wait a minute?
I'm already running far behind, Mom. Bye-bye.
Oh.
Oh, good.
Mrs. Corey, I did put in extra crib blankets for Amanda.
Oh, good. Okay, Pumpkin, let me have her.
Oh, can't I carry her out to the car?
I think I better take her. She's probably wondering what all this fuss is about.
Okay.
Here we go, cutie pie.
All right, just a minute.
Yeah, you
Can
hold
I
that.
take? Yes, I will. You've
Oh.
got her.
Okay, okay,
Yes.
come on, we're going. All right? Well, Brooks, you can take the bags out.
Well, there's plenty of time.
Oh, I know, but I want to have plenty of time to get you all settled in up there, and I don't want you late getting back to Louise.
Don't worry about that.
Well, the sooner I get started, the sooner I'll get there.
Oh, you do seem eager to leave.
Well, I'm worried that Mr. Corey might show up early, you know, for a visit with Amanda.
Brooks and I are going to miss both of you very much.
Give Louise a kiss. Can you give Louise a kiss?
Another kiss, kiss.
Kiss, kiss.
No. Kiss, kiss. Just a little one? Almost. Oh, the house is going to be desolate with no one here.
Well, you and Brooks will be here.
It's not the same.
Well, why don't you two go away for a while I'm gone?
Perhaps Brooks might.
Well, you deserve a vacation, too.
I couldn't leave my plans.
Not even for a day or two?
They're already upset with Jamie and Mr. Corey. No, I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Anyway, you'll need to be in touch with us.
I don't know what I'd do without you and Brooks.
We just want you to be happy again. Mr. Corey, too, and that's not likely as long as you're apart.
Let's not talk about that, okay?
Right?
Well, Pumpkin, let's go see if Brooks is ready for us, okay? To go on our big trip. Here we go. I'll call you every day. I better take that.
Yes, I think so.
All right.
Thank you. And do get some rest, please.
I will. Bye-bye.